Hello, welcome to Dynamic Power Pilates. In today's class then it's an all over body workout. What I would say is make sure you're kind of happy with the principles of Pilates, so it's probably not for complete beginners. Make sure you've got some kind of practice going on. Today we will use some light hand weights, nothing too heavy, so these are just 1.5 kilograms. You can go lighter. I wouldn't go really much heavier. We're focusing more on kind of endurance rather than complete strength training. Okay guys, so we're going to, in our warm up, we're going to take things up a little bit, some higher impact options. So as always, listen to your body, work at your own level. Okay, I'll hit the play music button and we'll get going. So come to the middle of your mat. We're going to take a moment to check feet are hip width apart, root down through the toes. Think of really grinding down and then just become aware of your posture. So we're thinking of that tailbone pointing down and then rising up tall through the crown of the head. Let's inhale, just lift the shoulders up. Exhale, set them back. And we'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, nice and broad and open through the chest. One more time. Good. And then from here then, just take a moment, hands to the ribs. Think of that Pilates breathing. We're going to breathe wide and full into the ribs. Exhale through the mouth. Think of the ribs drawing in. Let's take that a couple more times. That wide breath in. Exhaling. And one more time. On that exhale, let's think of pelvic floor. We're going to zip up, we're going to scoop in, engage in your core. Okay, good. We're ready to begin. Let's interlace the fingers and we'll push the palms away, drop the chin, round through the back. And then let's take the arms back, open the chest, look up. And once again, let's exhale. Separate out the shoulder blades. And then inhale, open up the front of the body. Good, just moving with your breath. Knees are soft. One more time. And then as you come back to the center, take the arms out. We'll take a few small circles now. So just circling the arms back, getting into the shoulders. And then take them forwards. Okay, let's make those circles bigger now. Take them back. Make sure you've got enough room. And then let's bring them forwards. Now a little test of coordination. See if you can bring your right arm back and then that left arm forward. Okay, and then switch. So testing our coordination. Let's switch. One more time, switch. Okay, good. And then let's inhale, let that right arm float up. Exhale, reach up and over. Good, open through the side of the body. One more time, let's inhale, left arm floats up. Exhale, keep drawing that navel back to the spine. Come back to the center. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, find length through the side body. Good, last time, left arm floats up. Exhale, reach up and down off the waist. And then coming back to the center. Let's take the feet slightly wider apart now. And we'll get ready for some nice squats. So let's sit back. So think of the weight coming back into the heels now. Okay, I'll just turn this way. So think of your posture then. We're keeping that chest nice and open. We're thinking of the weight, again going back. So the knees are not dropping forward. Squeeze in that bottom as you come up. And then let's add a little lift here. So let the heels lift up off the floor. Press those palms back. So still warming up the body. Okay, let's take 4 more. Good, so sinking low, rising high, press the arms back. Good, and then just come to the end of your mats. Let's go into a roll down. Let's inhale, exhale, drop the chin. Knees are soft. Head heavy. Okay, good. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Let's walk those hands out into plank pose. Option for half plank on the knees if you need to. Take a moment, really check your alignment. So let's firm the floor, press that mat, press the floor away. So spread out your fingers, wrists are underneath the shoulders. Belly strong, legs strong, push out through the heels. Okay, from here, let's inhale, lift the right leg, and then exhale, bring that leg in. So we're going to inhale, we're going to lift, exhale, bring that knee into the chest. Okay, so really trying to keep those hips now nice and level. So we lift and then bring that knee into the chest. Good, so really staying nice and stable through the hips. Keep pushing that floor away. Let's take that one more time each side. Good, and then find your downward dog. And then we'll just kind of pedal through, wake up through the feet, through the calves, through the hamstrings. And then soften the knees, let's walk the hands into the feet. Head heavy. On that exhale, let's roll up, ease those abdominals. Okay, option to take it up a little bit. We're going to find some jumping jacks. Here we go. So landing nice and light on the feet. If you don't fancy the high impact option, then take a half jack, no problem. Just where you need to be. So just bringing that heart rate up a little bit towards the end of our warm up. Get breath nice and fluid. Okay, let's take 10. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the end of your mat. Roll down, round 2. Inhale. Exhale, drop the chin. Good. Arms just hang. Knees soft. Walk those hands forward. Find your plank pose once again. And then this time, let's just come into like a mountain climber, bringing just one knee in this time to the chest. Okay, if you want to take it up, let's go double time. So nice strong core, keep drawing that belly button back to the spine. Get nice and light on the feet. Keep pushing that floor away. Okay, guys, stay with me. Last 10. Get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the hips up. Good. Walk the hands in. Roll it up. Okay, that's the end of a warm up. So hopefully, feeling warmer, pick up your weights. Okay, so coming now into like a first position, heels in contact, toes turn out, like 10 to 2 on clock face with those feet. Shoulders back and down, get elbows tucking in. We're gonna lift up and lower. So, we're gonna hit those calves now and the biceps. So we rise up, really try to keep that inner thigh connection. Now we're gonna squeeze inner thighs together. Okay, so heart rate coming down a little bit now, steady enough. So stay nice and broad and open through the chest. Good, standing tall. Think of your Pilates golden thread lifting you up to the crown of the head. Okay, 4 more here. Good, so really squeeze those biceps. Okay, let's add a little change. So this time we're gonna come up and then we're gonna lower the heels halfway and the arms and then come all the way up and then lower. Okay, so we come all the way up and then we lower just halfway this time, 2 times. All the way up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. Okay, and again, so we rise up, we lower halfway. We've got 3, good, 2, keep squeezing inner thighs together, and 1. Okay, so we're going up, 4, 3, good, 2, 1, all the way down. Here we go, let's go for 5. So feeling that burn now into the calves, inner thighs connecting, good, all the way down. Okay, we've got 6, here we go. Good, every time we pulse up, think of growing taller out through the crown of the head. Okay, 1 more, good, all the way down. Okay, this time let's come back down. So we've got 5, 3 to go. Good, stay nice and open through the chest. Good, and then we're working down. We've got 4. Good, 3, 2, 1, and down. Here we go. Good, keep squeezing those inner thighs. And down, we're on 2, here we go, 2, good, all the way down, last time, just 1, good, and all the way down. Let's turn the feet parallel now, so feet forward, and we'll stay with that little heel lift, this time like a hammer curl, wrists are turning in, we're keeping those elbows tucked in. Okay, how are those calves feeling? Definitely feeling that burn. Good, so think of your posture. Good, think of that technique. Good, so wrists nice and straight. Okay, coming to the end of calves and biceps. Good, rise up. 2 more. Okay, excellent. And then let's give those legs a little shake out. Okay, reset. We're going to turn the feet out wide now. So again, like 10 to 2. So let's just start to squat down. So this time, let's turn in this way so you can see. Think of staying nice and upright. So we're not sitting the bottom back. We're going to go directly down and then all the way up. Okay, so down. So this time, really think of squeezing inner thighs. Again, keeping that nice long spine. Okay, let's add in those arms. Let's press out. So what I love about this class, again, is that it's really all over body workouts. Even though we're working kind of from our center, our core, most moves, we're working lots of muscle groups at the same time. So we've got legs, core, upper body, all going on. So let's check those knees now. Make sure they're not coming in or the outer edges of the feet lifting off the floor. Make sure really think of pressing those thighs out. Good. And squeezing through the upper back as the arms come back. Good, we're opening the chest. Try to keep those weights shoulder level. 2 to go. Okay, let's stay down, little pulses. So down an inch, up an inch. So of course, at any time, if you feel Again, it's challenging, and of course you can drop the weights or go down slightly lower with the weights, or maybe tins of beans, bottles of water. So we can always kind of modify. Okay, drop those shoulders down the back. Little pulses. Okay guys, give me 8 more, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come all the way up this time. Triceps, let's squat down. So bring the arms up. We're tucking, elbows in. We're bending again at the elbows. Taking those weights back, just behind the neck. So as we rise up, lengthening the arms up and the legs. Yes, so keep breathing, keep smiling. Yeah, let's keep it going. So targeting again, back of the arms, triceps, finger rings. Elbows keep tucking in. Okay guys, 4 more, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stay low. Bring the weights to the center of the chest. Press the legs out. So have a quick check, make sure they're not dropping in. Nice and upright. Core strong, core engaged. Okay, we're gonna work with some rotation. Here we go. So let's rotate right, center, left, center. So as you rotate, we're not just doing this. We're not just taking the arms. Oh, it's really rotate the whole upper body. So from your ribs and above now is what we're looking for. We're not dropping the hips, those hips like headlights shining forward. Good, and again, sinking as low as you can with those legs. Okay, get ready. Let's pulse for 3. Here we go, let's pulse for 3, 2, 1, and center. Again, let's pulse 3, 2, 1, and center. Make sure those legs are not caving in. Okay, good, keep those weights up. Here we go, 4 more. Good, maybe each one, find a bit more rotation. Through the spine. Good, 2 more. Last time. Okay, good. We're going to now come into the salt. So this is one of the classic Josie Pilates exercises. So we're going to rotate and then go rounding, reach into that opposite knee. So we rotate and then we reach past the knee. We come back to the center. So inhale to come up, reach the arms out, exhale, twist, and again, round through the back. So still working with that rotation from the ribs, scoop that tummy in, maybe sinking lower. Last one. Okay, good. And then let's come up, walk their feet in. Give those legs a little shake out. Okay, we're gonna now come into a few of the curtsy lunges. So feet parallel, take a moment just to reset. Again, core strong, good posture, shoulders back and down. So with this one, we're gonna work with a little kind of shoulder. We're gonna just work on one side. So we're gonna work with that lateral raise into the shoulders, just taking the arms shoulder height. As we step left foot back onto the ball of the foot. Okay, good, so elbows soft And now next time, let's take the arms all the way up. So again, keep plugging those shoulders down the back. So just being mindful of that front knee as well, keeping good alignment for 4, 3, get 2 to go. Last one. Okay, let's come straight to the other side. So really rooting, left foot down. So to start with, just shoulder heights with those weights, or bottles of water, whatever you might be using. Or maybe it's nothing, and that is absolutely fine. Okay, let's take them all the way up. Just checking in again, we're not here, we're not letting the shoulders hunch up. Want to really plug them down the back. Good, keeping your core strong. Good posture. Good alignment, all our Pilates principles. Okay, last one. Okay, excellent. We're gonna now get ready to come down onto the mat. So guys, take a seat. Okay, before we work a bit more into the glutes, we're going to start to wake up the spine, a bit more abdominal work. So make sure you've got enough room to go back. We're going to start off feet, top end of the mat. So again, we'll do this the first time without weights, and then we can add the weights in. So take a moment just to really lengthen. Okay, let's inhale, sit tall. Exhale, just find your kind of cat stretch. Just tuck the tailbone under, and then lengthen nice and tall. Again, exhale, scoop that tummy in. So as if you're being punched in the tummy, that's the action, really scoop in, drop the chin, and then we'll lengthen tall. Okay, 2 more. So this is a nice one to really, again, just kind of wake up through the spine, but we're going to now add the weights. So we're going to, again, if you're not used to these, you might want to start with 1 weight, and then we can add in 2. So I'll start with 1. Let's inhale, lift tall. Exhale, find that tuck of your tail, slowly. We want to think of rolling back here, vertebra by vertebra. Arms come next to the ears. Inhale. Bring the arms up first. On the exhale, now use those abdominals as you lift up. And again, we're going to inhale for length through the spine. Arms lower. Again, exhale, scoop in. So I really encourage you here to take your time. So what we don't want is definitely not there. So we need to really find that lift now from your powerhouse. Scoop in. Abdominals are doing the work. Inhale, lift tall. So if you do really struggle with this, if you're quite weak in your core, I'd say probably drop the weight, and you can even stop here. If you feel you're just collapsing and not able to get up, it's better to, again, just kind of hold back, don't go quite so far, and we could be working here. So that's absolutely fine, and it's much better to kind of modify as you need to, rather than kind of just collapsing. So we build up gradually. Now if you're feeling good here with the 1 weight, then go for 2, go for it. So again, think of scooping, tucking that tailbone, tuck that tailbone under, so the arms come up first. Exhale, we lift. Inhale. Good, let's take 2 more here. So again, tucking that tailbone. Good, really again, finding that good mobility through the spine, strength through your core. Okay, well, last time here. So again, never rushing it. Thinking of that good technique. Okay, good. And then let's get ready to now, again, we'll start with 1 weight, or maybe without 1 if you need to. So again, we're going to find that tuck of the tailbone, scoop in, and then from here, we're gonna just get ready to, again, find a little rotation here. So like when we were standing, remember I explained about rotating from the ribs. So if we're not using a weight, again, it might be you could interlace your fingers, and we could be here. So breathe out, one elbow down, inhale, center, exhale, and inhale. And it might even be we're not touching the floor, and that is absolutely fine. Again, more advanced, you could bring one weight or both weights as we, again, rotate and center. So really good one here to work into the side, into those obliques. Make sure you're not rocking through the pelvis at all, that's nice and stable. All that movement is coming from the ribs and above. Okay, if you want more, bring your feet up off the floor like a half teaser position. Good, if you've got your feet off the floor, let's press inner thighs together. And we'll go for the last 4. Good, last 3. Keep drawing that belly in, scooting in, stepping zips. Okay, last 1. Good, rest the feet down. Okay, let's now just take a little release. So just bring the soles of the feet together like a little kind of diamond shape. Just release through the lower back. Just drop the head. So you might be here. And that's fine. Just take some nice full breaths in. Exhale. Just releasing for a moment. Pressing out your thighs, out and away. Just a little breathing before we come up. So we're going to now focus on glutes, the bottom and outer thigh. So we're going to come here onto all fours. So again, you've got the option here to use a weight. If you don't want to, then of course you can do it without. So first of all, we're going to think of placing the weight. So make sure you've got it firmly in place. If you've got that weight, it's coming just behind the thigh, again in that crease, and firmly in place. Okay, take a moment then to check the wrists underneath the shoulders. Okay, knees underneath the hips. Nice long spine. So obviously once you're happy with what you're doing, try to look on the floor just ahead of you, like a zip up. And we're going to start then just by lifting and lowering. So pressing up and then down. So what we want to really watch out for here is that we're not doing this, we're not arching through the back at all. So I want you to really, again, stay zipped, keep that core strong. Good, and again, pressing those toes up to the ceiling. Good, again, squeezing the right glute, that right butt cheek, every time you lift, trying to keep like the hips and pelvis really stable. 2 more. Let's keep that leg lifted. Little pulses, here we go, pulse, 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 neck is long. So up an inch, down an inch. Good, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that weight there, and we'll now get ready to press the leg out, and then inner thighs together. So we press out, and then inner thighs squeeze back together. Now if you find pressure building through the wrist, and of course you can make like a fist, clench the hands, make that fist shape just to kind of release the wrist. You can also add some extra padding underneath the hands just by rolling your mats over, that's also quite good. Good. Again, let's keep it going. Keep that good technique, good alignment. Keep pressing the floor away. Good, breath smooth and steady. Okay guys, we've just got 2 more of these. And then we're going to hold it out. We're going to take little pulses. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Tiny pulses out. Pushing that outer thigh out. Finding that external rotation. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's drop the weight. Okay guys, so this time we're going to now slide that right leg behind you. So again, imagine you're balancing your 2 favourite drinks here, 1 on the back of each hip bone, staying zipped. Again, any pressure through the knee if you're on a hard floor. If you find it's any pressure, you can roll your mat over, a bit more padding if you need it. Okay, from here then, let's get ready to lift right arm and left leg. So again, just checking here, we're not letting the ribs drop, we're not arching through the back at all. So that weight, left arm is just coming shoulder height. Okay, 1 more. Let's keep that leg lifted. And then from here then, we're going to get ready to row that left arm. So I'll just do it with my right just so you can see. But again, we're going to take that tricep, kick back so the elbows are tucked in with your left arm. I've just changed over so you can see. So this is your first option to stay here. If you feel that unsteady, then of course that right foot can come to the floor. If you can, we're adding a little bit of balance here, stability. Okay, now if you want more, a challenge, okay, we're gonna come into plank pose, and then that right hand is staying down, and we're working with that tricep. So again, let me just switch sides so you can see. So elbow tucking in. Now again, with this one, so it really is like a 1-hand plank. So what will happen, you might find that right hip starting to drop. So see if you can really try to square off the hips. Keep drawing that belly in. Okay, 4 to go. 4. Good. 3. Stay with me. 2. 1. Okay, if you want a challenge, I'm going to stay in plank. Otherwise, we're on the left knee, right leg is lifted. Final move, that's leg kick, heel comes into the bottom. So level 1, we're here. We're squeezing back of the right thigh as that heel comes in. Okay, if you want more, we're going to work from plank. Make sure the hips are not dropping. Elbows soft. Keep drawing that tummy in. Okay guys, this is our final one. Not final one, final exercise in this position. On this side. Okay, stay with me. We've got 4. Good. 3. Keep drawing that tummy in. 2. And 1. Woo. Okay guys, can we take a few breaths in plank maybe? Just to finish it off, why not? Keep pressing the heels away. Good, smooth out the breath. Okay, well done, drop the knees. Okay, maybe got a bit of a sweat on there. Okay, let's sit back, active recovery. Sit back into the heels. Take your extended child or shell stretch So reach these arms forward. Nice. Deep breaths now, breathe into the back of the rib cage. So heart rate should come up. Okay, feeling warm. We're going to repeat that on the left side now. So I'll switch around just so again you can see. So first of all, come onto all fours, check that alignment, add any padding, double the mat up if you need to for the knees or the wrist if you're on hard floor. Okay, again, find that good alignment. So if you're going to use the weight, again, get that weight firmly in place behind that left thigh. Okay, neck is long. Here we go. Let's press up and lower. Elbows are soft. Again, and just think of control. It's one of our Pilates principles. So of course, you'll notice, obviously this isn't all traditional Pilates, we're kind of mixing it up. Okay, but applying our Pilates principles. So again, think of kicking toes up towards the ceiling. So if you find this challenging, like I said, don't worry about the weights today, you can add that on in time. So keep drawing those ribs down to the hips, so we're definitely not here. Okay, 2 more. Let's keep that leg lifted. Here we go. Let's pulse it out. Little pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. Trying to keep those hips and pelvis nice and steady. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time we'll press that leg out and then bring it in. Pressing it out to the side, working into that outer thigh now. Again, any problems with those wrists, like I said, you can roll that mat up, changing, maybe making a little clenched fist position. And again, don't worry if you can't quite make it to the end of the repetitions, just do what you can, do your best. And again, each time we do this, we will get stronger. Okay, 2 more. And then let's keep that leg out, let's pulse it out. Here we go, little pulses. Good, nice strong center. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good, well done. Drop the weight. So this time, just take a moment to reset. So imagine those 2 favourite joints, one on the back of each hip bone. As we stay zipped, slide that left foot out. So to start with, you may not want to use the weight, and we're just going to lift left leg and right arm. In time, adding that weight on. So again, it's slow, it's controlled. That left foot just coming hip level, right hand coming shoulder level. Making sure again we're not doing this. Keep those ribs drawing down to the hips. Good. 2 together. So we're going to now, keep the weight in your right hand. I'm just going to put it in my left for a second just to show you. And then again, working those triceps. We're going to tuck elbow in and press it back. So this is level 1. That left foot could be on the floor. If you want more of a challenge, lift your left foot off the floor and keep it lifted. Okay, more advanced. We're going to come into that plank. And again, right arm, that tricep extension. So really trying to square off the hips here. So well done if you're in plank, this is definitely a challenging one. Keep drawing the belly in. Keep the legs strong. Okay, 4. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Okay, reset, either back to plank, or if we're keeping that left knee down, keep the right leg up, level 1. Kick in, heel to the bottom. Here we go, squeeze, back of the right thigh. So really think of, again, actively squeezing back of the thighs, the heel comes in. If you want to advance it, come into plank, lift that right leg. Good, keep pushing that floor away. Good, nice, smooth, full, steady breaths. We need them if we're in this. Okay, we're coming to the end, guys. Okay, can we take 4 more? Squeeze and lengthen. Stay strong through your center. Feel that energy out through the crown of the head. And then we'll hold plank for 10, 9, 8. Good, keep pushing that floor away. Keep drawing that tummy in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Take a little rest. Okay, we are almost done. We're going to hit those abdominals now. And of course, grabbing a drink anytime you need one. Okay, we're going to switch onto our back. Okay, are we ready? Finale. Okay, come onto your back. So feet hip width apart, ankles, knees, hips all in alignment. So again, option if you want to use the weight, that's going to be more intense. Okay, so let's go for it. It's dynamic power Pilates after all. Okay, so from your neutral, hip bones level, take that breath into the ribs. Exhale, so zip up, scoop in. Okay, so if we're not using the weights, hands are going to come behind the head, and we'll just start with a basic curl. So just check in here, we're happy with the basics. The hands are just supporting the head, we're definitely not doing this. I want you to feel abdominals are doing the work here, just supporting the head. So with every lift, again, feel the ribs slide to the hip bones. Okay, so if we're ready for more, let's bring that weight, take hold of the weight now. Just hovering above the chest. Good, breathing out as you lift, as you lower. Make sure you're not losing that engagement. Think of that belt, imaginary belt, staying done up to the 3rd hold. Okay, so about 30% effort, roughly. Okay, we'll now get ready to, again, option to bring the weight up now. Okay, and then we're going to bring the feet off the floor into tabletop position. So knees are on top of the hips. Okay. If you want to advance this, then we're going to bring the weight back. So the arms are staying next to your ears, so that's definitely going to be strong. You get the more kind of leverage we've got. So if that feels too much, the weight could be back above the chest, or no weight, maybe supporting behind the head. Okay, so take your time, make sure you're not letting momentum take over. Okay, let's add on. As you lower down then, let that right leg lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. And let's stay with the right leg. So imagine here you've got a small orange in between the chin and the chest. We're keeping some space here. We're definitely not dropping the chin to the chest. Okay, so as you come up, again, feel those ribs draw into the hips. So again, if I was challenging, you're going to keep that leg higher up. So of course, in time, as you feel ready, you could lower that right leg so it's hovering off the floor. Last time, right side. Okay, left side, here we go. So come up, crunch. Breathe in, lower, lengthen. Still feel every lift working from your center. Now draw in that belly button in. Okay, good work, guys. Stay with me. We're coming to the end. We're so close. Try to feel that right leg staying really still. Okay, last time. Okay, guys, we're going to stay up. So again, option here. If you're struggling, you can bring the hands behind the head, and we're going to just work with that single leg stretch now as we breathe in. And breathe out. More advanced, we're going to not drop the weight. We're going to keep that weight lifted up. So again, modifications. If you're not used to this and you're finding sort of tension through the neck, then it's absolutely fine to keep the head down if you need to. Try to really lengthen out through the back of the neck so that chin is drawing in a fraction. And in time, as you get stronger through your core, we'll be able to stay up. So again, really find length through the legs. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the legs together, bend in the elbows. Okay, let's inhale, reach the arms and legs away. Exhale, pull it in. So double leg stretch, legs are glued together. So again, just show you those options. So if you need to, head could be down, that's going to be your sort of first level. So we could be here, inhale, make sure the ribs stay down. And then we're really drawing in as the legs come back in. In time then, that head and chest stays lifted. Breathe in, breathe out. The lower the legs are going, that's going to be stronger. But what we don't want is this. We don't want to be pulling through the back. We want you to keep those ribs drawing down. More advanced, we've still got that weight. Okay, good. 3. Keep gluing the legs together. 2. 1. Okay. From here, we're gonna drop the weight, lift the chest, and then just single straight leg stretch. Let's lengthen out through the hamstrings now. So still working abdominals as if we've got the head and chest lifted. Again, your tummy drawing in. If you need to bring the head down on a cushion, that is absolutely fine. If your hamstrings are really tight and you're finding you're pulling through your back, then I'd suggest just maybe keep that slight bend in the knees for now. But in time, the hands are walking up the legs. Okay guys, 8. Good, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, well that's sweat off. Hug the knees in. And let's slowly now just take the head side to side. Okay, from here, we're gonna now just cross the feet over, roll up to sitting. Okay, we're just gonna come onto our front. This is our last exercise, and then we're gonna get a good stretch. Okay, so come onto your front. So take a little kind of press up, tricep, chaturanga down. Feet are going to be hip width apart. We're going to just take a moment here to come into Sphinx pose. Okay, so a little gentle back bend movement here, really good just to kind of counterbalance that forward bending that dominates most of our day-to-day activities. Otherwise we're sat at a desk, driving, looking at our phones, eating, watching telly. So good just to get open up through the chest. So just drop those shoulders down. Good. And then we'll lower, and then we'll take a moment then. Bring the legs together. We're going to interlace our fingers. Okay, so from here, we're going to take a breath in, and then exhale. We're going to kick the heels in, pulse, pulse, pulse. And as you inhale, lift the chest up. And then as we lower, we'll turn the head one way, and again we'll kick, kick, kick. Inhale, lift the chest. As you lower, turn the head the other way, and again we'll kick. 3, 2, 1. And then lift and lower. So we kick, kick, kick. Inhale, lift. And turn the head. 3, 2, 1. Lift. So again, depending on the spine, if you struggle to get much of a lift, then again it might just be a tiny movement, and that is absolutely fine. Again, we'll take 2 more. Good, last time. And well done, guys. So really important now, guys, we're gonna do an all over body, so mini yoga deep stretch. So from here, so important, okay, to get this in. So we're either gonna come back to Sphinx pose, so where we were just a moment ago, elbows underneath the shoulders, draw the heart forward now in between the shoulders. Okay, and I just feel we're going to change in gears, we're coming down a few gears. Tune into your breath. If you feel you'd like a slightly deeper back bend, then we'll walk the hands forward, press the palms into the mat. And again, just always honouring your body, so if this one doesn't feel good, please come back to Sphinx. Really important, again, to listen to what your body's communicating to you. Okay, let's look over one shoulder. Head to the centre, let's go the other way. Back to the centre. And then let's lower. Okay, guys, tuck the toes, hands underneath the shoulders. Let's come onto all fours. Let's inhale, cow pose, look up. Exhale, cat stretch, drop the chin, lift that upper back up to the ceiling. Let's take that a few more times now, just with your breath, just moving and breathing. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. One more time. Good, and then let's sit bottom back to the heels, take those knees wide, find that nice shallow stretch once again, reach out through your fingertips. And really think of just drinking in the breath into the body now, bringing in new oxygen into the body with that inhale. Exhale, releasing tension, tightness. And then we're going to walk our hands and our upper body over to the right side. Let your left hand just rest on top of the right hand, interlace the fingers, lock it in, rest the head down. Breathing in length and space all to the left side of the body. Okay, let's walk the hands to the centre, walk your hands over to your left, as far as you can. If you've got more space, reach over as much as you can. Right hand on top of the left hand, lock it in. And feel that right side lengthening. Okay, let's come back to the centre. Walk the hands in. Okay guys, we're gonna, let's turn this up a notch. We're gonna stretch out those glutes. So from here, again, we'll just come back to lying, resting the right foot just off the edge of that left thigh. Use that right hand just to gently help send that right leg away. Okay, and then as we try to keep easing that right leg out, we're going to lift that left foot off the floor. So holding on now just behind the left thigh. So again, a really good one here to get into that right outer thigh and hip and bottom area. So again, just breathe. Breathe deep, exhale, releasing tension. So see if you can keep pressing that right thigh out and away. And then if you're quite happy there, you could also take that left leg up. Let's point and flex. And then good, let's release the feet down. Let's now switch. So again, bring that left foot, again just off the edge of the right thigh. Use that left hand, so just a gentle help, not forcing anything. And then let's pick that right foot off the floor. Keep easing that left leg now away from your left shoulder. And just feel now the back of the body heavy, just releasing down into the mats. Just check in on that right foot, try not to let that right foot drop. And just start to notice the rise and fall of the chest. If you want to, take that right leg long, let's point and flex. And then just lowering the feet down. Okay, let's cross the feet. If you've already to roll up, let's come up. And then we'll just come on to those hands and knees. Okay guys, spread out your fingers, tuck your toes, find that downward facing dog. So we're gonna lift up to the sitting bones, bend the knees if you need to, just really feel now, belly button drawing in, the chest pressing back to the thighs. And then we're going to look forward, and then we're going to just step right foot through into a nice deep lunge. So just check that right knee and ankle now in alignment. And then to start with, hands on that front right thigh. Just see if you can really lift the chest now. So really think of drawing that belly away from that right thigh. Again, any knee problems, just add a bit more padding underneath that left knee if you need to. Okay, and then keep rooting down into that right foot. Let's inhale, just reach up, find length now through the side of the body. Let the ribs lift out of the pelvis. And just feel each exhale, the hips heavy sinking down. Okay, let's stay there. Let's bring your right arm across the body. Let's just release through that right shoulder. So just again, relax through that right shoulder. And then let's take that right arm up. So again, just releasing into the tricep back of the arm. So if you can reach, interlace the fingers, great. If not, don't worry. Just, you can hold on. We're just trying to avoid that elbow dropping forward. So gently see if you can, again, hold on. Good, one more breath. And then we'll just come forward here. So depending on your hips, this might feel quite strong. So again, ease off if you need to. If that feels quite strong, you could be more here, so more upright. Now for those of you who want to get a good stretch into, again, that left quad, the left thigh, then what we're going to do here, first of all, then just think of reaching that right arm back. So nice one also just to open the chest. So maybe we're just going to hold it here. If you want more, we'll see if we can take hold of that left foot. This is a deep one. So just giving you the heads up. So again, just find that breath. And then just try to find that softness now in the facial muscles. Relax the jaw. The breath, soft. Good, let's release. So again, see if you can tuck the toes, lift that back knee off the floor, and we'll step back to downward dog. Again, maybe just pedal out a couple of times. And then we get to do that all on the left. So again, bend the knees, step left foot forward, release the back knee down, release the toes. So to start with, again, we'll just check ankle underneath the knee, hands to that front thigh, lift the chest, draw that belly in, and then let's start to release left shoulder, bring the arm across the body. Just enjoying this time here again, just to slow everything down, let the body open up. Each exhale, again, maybe feel that sense, hips sinking lower. Okay, let's bring that left arm up, tricep, drop the hand back. So maybe, perhaps one side you can reach, one side maybe not. We're just noticing perhaps some differences. So holding on if you need to. Good, and then as we release, bring the fingertips forward. Let's reach that left arm back. Holding it there, or if you're ready for that big quad stretch, we'll take hold again of the right foot. And keep, so even if we're not here for that one, if you don't feel ready for that one just yet, just keep reaching back through the left arm, keep opening the chest. Good, we'll take one more breath here. Gently release, and then we'll get we'll lift that back, right knee off the floor. This time, guys, just step that right foot forward. Again, knees are soft. Just hanging here, cross the arms. So just knees are soft, feet rooted down. And then release the arms, and then our roll, Pilates roll up. So again, tailbone drops, tummy scoops in. Think of slowly, slowly restacking each vertebra one by one. Just resetting, finding again that good posture, how we started the class. And then bring those palms together. And well done, guys. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you. And again, see you on the next video. Thank you, guys. Bye. Have a good day.